1984 by George Orwell. In the hauntingly prescient novel 1984, readers are thrust into a dystopian world where individuality is crushed, history is mutable, and the state exercises omnipotent control over every aspect of human life. Written in 1948, the novel serves as a dire warning against the dangers of totalitarianism and the loss of personal freedoms. The story unfolds in the superstate of Oceania, one of three immense powers that dominate the globe. Here, the party, led by the enigmatic figure known as Big Brother, wields absolute authority. The party's three unsettling slogans, "War is peace, freedom is slavery, and ignorance is strength," encapsulate the contradictions inherent in its rule. Through a combination of surveillance, mind control, and fear, the party keeps the populace in a state of submissive obedience. Enter Winston Smith, our protagonist, a low-ranking member of the party who works at the Ministry of Truth. His job? To alter historical records and ensure that they align with the party's current narratives, thus exemplifying the party's chilling command over reality and knowledge. However, beneath Winston's outward conformity lies a mind teeming with rebellious thoughts. He despises the party and dreams of overthrowing its yoke of oppression. As the story progresses, Winston's rebellion takes shape. He begins to keep a secret diary, an act punishable by death, where he records his dissenting thoughts. He embarks on an illicit affair with Julia, a fellow party member with whom he shares a mutual disdain for the party's tyranny. Their relationship becomes a symbol of individual defiance against the monolithic power of the state. The two of them get involved with O'Brien, whom they believe to be a member of a secret rebel group called the Brotherhood. However, in a harrowing twist, O'Brien turns out to be loyal to the party and betrays them. What follows is a nightmarish exploration of the lengths to which a totalitarian regime will go to break the human spirit. Winston and Julia are arrested by the thought police and subjected to brutal interrogations. At the Ministry of Love, a misnomer if ever there was one, Winston is tortured both physically and psychologically. His torturer, ironically, is O'Brien, who systematically breaks Winston's will. The climax of this torment comes when Winston, who has a deep-rooted fear of rats, is threatened with a cage full of them. In his desperation, he betrays Julia by pleading for her to take his place. Orwell's portrayal of the party's manipulation is both profound and terrifying. The party doesn't just seek obedience, it wants to control thought itself, a concept encapsulated in the term thought crime. Through doublethink, the populace is trained to accept contradictory beliefs. The party's ultimate goal, as O'Brien chillingly states, is to establish a reality where they control objective truth. By the end of the novel, the party's brainwashing is complete. Winston is released back into society, but he is a changed man. His rebellious spirit is crushed, and he now genuinely loves Big Brother. The novel closes with the grim realization of the party's indomitable power and the complete subjugation of the individual. In conclusion, 1984 stands as a stark warning about the fragility of freedom in the face of authoritarianism. Orwell paints a bleak picture of a world devoid of privacy, truth, and individual rights. His vision serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power and the loss of personal autonomy. The telescreens, ever watchful eyes of the party, represent the invasion of privacy, and the concept of newspeak, a language designed to limit free thought, highlights the dangerous potential of language manipulation. Through 1984, Orwell challenges us to be vigilant protectors of our freedoms and to resist any encroachments on our rights to think and live freely. In a world where the lines between fact and fiction are increasingly blurred, 1984 remains eerily relevant, urging readers to question authority and cherish the sanctity of truth. Hey, you're like a really wonderful human being. I hope you're happy and you find what you're looking for in life, or maybe it finds you. I don't know. Okay, that's it. Love you. Bye.